Alright, so I need to make this video. Now, this is not going to be an easy video. This is not going to be a comic book related to anything. This is life right here. And I'm not going to lie to you. What I found out in the last 20 minutes, it made me cry, man. It made me really think, and why? So, and to anyone who doesn't agree with this, I understand you have your own opinions. But this is what's coming from my heart. So don't take it so personally. And if you take it personally, you obviously can unfollow me, unsubscribe, whatever. But I'm gonna keep this 100%. I have 3 names here. 3 names. And I'm sure there's more. Patrick Underwood, Max Brewer, and Mr. David Dorn. Now, if you haven't heard about those names, which I honestly wouldn't be surprised because it doesn't fit narrative. So I'm going to tell you, those 3 right there, Black American cops, dead. Except for Max Brewer, he is in critical condition, I believe. I haven't heard any updates, but as far as right now, he is in critical condition. Patrick Underwood died in Oakland, and Mr. David Dorn, a 77-year-old retired police sergeant, murdered in cold blood, protecting someone's store that it wouldn't get looted. Now, I don't understand this. And before anyone says you're a white male, yada yada yada, you will never understand, you can't be talking, whatever, don't give me that bullshit. For one, I am a child of an immigrant. And I don't even consider my skin color to even be blocking me out of what is going on in the world. Just because you are saying this doesn't mean that I can't say something. First, I just want to say to Mr. Underwood and Mr. Dorn, rest in peace. You will be heard. You will not be forgotten. Because these are two deaths that should have never happened. Should have never happened. And I will go on and on and on. I'll say it again. Mr. Floyd, rest in peace as well. You should have not died like that. The looters, the rioters, and I'm not talking about the peaceful protesters. The peaceful protesters, I commend you for peacefully doing it. But the rioters and looters, you are the biggest pieces of shit in this fucking world. And to the people who are commending the rioters and looters, you are just as much as a piece of shit as they are. Now, they're saying, well, and I'll get to that actually. So they're protesting. I don't call it protesting anymore because that's way out the door for most of those people. It's Antifa. Let's be honest here. It's Antifa, and there's some people in the Black Lives Matter movement that are doing this. I wanna see these gentlemen's faces on your Instagrams, on your Facebooks, on your Twitters. You did a blackout today. Fine, whatever. That's totally fine with me. But I want to see these gentlemen get the same treatment that Mr. Floyd did. Just because they're cops does not mean a fucking thing. They were American citizens living, just trying to live out the day, trying to do something good, protecting. And this is what you do. obviously they don't know who killed it. They don't know who killed them. I don't know if they will ever find them. I hope they do, and I hope they put them in the fucking electric chair because they did not deserve that. No one deserved that. I already told my stance on Mr. Floyd, and I denounced police brutality. I denounced racism and everything. I had to find this out on YouTube. Not even on YouTube. I had to find this out on Instagram. So for this to not even be on any news sites, it blows my mind. It really blows my mind because are you guys telling me that when Mr. Floyd died, it was worldwide news? Worldwide. These gentlemen died, and I had to find it out on Instagram. Why? Why is that a thing? I want to know why, because that's blowing my mind. It's senseless violence that should never happen. Most of these people just want to live their freaking lives, dude. And I understand that there are some piece of shit cops that need to be done with. But don't take it out on citizens. He's a fucking 77-year-old retiree. What the fuck? And then to me, to make it worse, not even worse, but they also destroyed a business next door to that who is owned by a black woman. And I commend her because she's going to be going on. She's going to be moving on and going along with her business. But when these people say that they care about black lives, most of the time I don't believe, because not only are they destroying their own businesses, Memorial Day weekend, Chicago, 10 killed, 49 shot. 10 killed, 49 shot in Chicago on Memorial Day weekend. I didn't see it anywhere. I don't see no posts. Where's the outrage? Where's the protests? This whole thing is a political bullshit. It's all politics. They're letting politics get in the way of the real problem. And that can't happen. Politics is a terrible, terrible thing in this country. And when you let politics start getting in the way of deaths and everything else, that's when you know you have a big problem on your hands. I'm sorry that I had to make this video because I had to speak my mind. I had to do this now. This got to me, man. There was a video on Facebook, on Instagram actually, of them recording the gentleman, Mr. Dorn, dying. And that just hit me in a completely different way. It's just, it makes no sense to me. You know, it really doesn't. You know, we try to live our life the best we can. Try to be good people. But this right here, it does not make sense. And to the people who are basically saying rioting and protesting is good, you can fuck off. And to the people who are protesting peacefully and trying to get things done, I commend you and keep doing what you are doing. If you are doing this peacefully, I will walk right beside you, and I will do whatever I can to help. Because, you know, I want change. Everyone wants change. No one is not saying that they agree with what happened. Everyone disagrees. Everyone wants change. But once the looters and rioters start to happen, that's when it's thrown out the window. So I'm just gonna cut this video now, but I want to bring this to light, and I hope I see those gentlemen's faces on my feed, and I hope to see it in the media because they deserve to have their voice heard. They deserve to have their life shown because that they do not deserve that. They do not deserve that. No one does. So, and if you want to spread this video, if you want to just share it to people, Mr. David Dorn, and to everyone who has passed away, rest in peace. You will not be forgotten. I promise you this. So that's gonna be it, guys. I appreciate it.